Hey everybody, and welcome back. So, like I said, I did a little bit more treasure hunting in this segment. Basically, we are trying to get as much as a treasure in this area as I can, since it connects to basically like the Lakeside Shack and a few other places. I should have no issues basically getting what I need, but with that being said, there are some areas that I cannot get into because I have been locked out of them. Like the villagers have essentially put down rubble or carts that I can't move in the way. So yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier with that I can't get to everything. But I got the majority of it. It's just I am missing one thing. So, one of the requests that you get is a golden egg. I wasn't terribly sure where I can find one. I thought I had to go all the way back to the farm, but there is an area right across the lake right here that I'm heading towards, that I'm looking at on the map, that you can find the golden egg on the other side of, I guess it's like a chicken coop of sorts. But yeah, if you park your boat here and come around like those chicken coops, you will find a golden egg. There are a few different kinds of eggs over here, like regular eggs that you can basically pick up. But if you come around the back, the golden egg is right here, and then you can turn it in. But I still do have questions about why does the guy need it? Why does he want it? Is he going to eat it? Is he going to sell it? Is he going to do something else with it? Questions abound. But either way, I picked it up, so that's one quest down. This puzzle takes a bit of fiddling with it to get it correct. Just take your time. No enemies are going to pop up while you're doing this. The game's not going to punish you for not basically getting this like quickly. It's just take it one section at a time and just turn it until you feel like you've completed one half of the puzzle, and then start turning it so that you can get the other halves of the puzzle, and eventually everything will line up. So yeah, just be patient. So this area actually has two treasures. There's a way shrine down here in this alcove, and then up top is a silver lantern. I did not see the silver lantern, but that was because I was being attacked by enemies. And after I finished killing all the enemies and clearing the area of like ammo and resources, is when I was like, let's continue. So I just left. But looking at the map after I basically like get the keys and everything to go back to the church, I was saw that silver lantern that I had missed, and I was like, "Oh man, okay." So I shot it. Then I had to go back the way that I came, get onto the speedboat, come back around. It was a whole thing. But yeah, there's two in this area.
sorry. One down.
Something that I didn't do until after I got back into the boat is that harpoons are 100% kill shot. Like, if you bait all of the enemies back towards the dock where the boat is and you get into the boat, the enemies will then kind of like despawn their attack. So they'll just turn around and they'll walk away like you were never there. Because when you get into the boat, you got away, you escaped. So in this instance, if you get into the boat and there's enemies still like walking, away from it because they move fast, surprisingly, you can essentially like hit them with your harpoons and it's a one-shot kill. And then you just collect whatever like resources pop out of them when you do so.
¡Un forastero! ¡Un forastero! ¡Seguidle! ¡Mi cuerpo! ¡Maldito cerdo!
Something also to remember is that you don't have to kill everybody. Sometimes it's not worth it to kill everybody. As long as, like, the general mob of enemies is dead, you don't have to kill all the enemies on the stage unless you want to. Like, if you have the time, the resources, the energy to do so. Now, when you do get Ashley, it is important that you take out the enemies that are around you because she will be picked up and she will be taken away. But it's not important when you're as Leon to take out all of the enemies.
So that's a request done and... Well done! You've proven yourself reliable. I got something new for you. I'll buy all... This is what I'm talking about. Fine work. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. If you want a fighting chance out there, this kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way. You'll see. See how that feels, mate. Fella like yourself should notice the difference right away. There you are, as you wished. See how that feels, mate. Fella like yourself should notice the difference right away. We like our herbs, we do. Heal a man, kill a man, they do it all. You can't go wrong with that. Nice work. Will that be all, then? What's that? An interesting choice. Pleasant travels. Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger. A deal well struck. What you see is what I've got. All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you. Anything else I can help? Come back anytime. Welcome. What can I interest you in? Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Try that on for size. We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend. Will that be all? Don't get yourself killed now.
So this puzzle is also a fairly easy puzzle. If you look at each of the heads, they're a little bit different. So that one basically has like 5 or 6 tendrils up, like sticking up, and this one only has 4. If you look at the mural right behind where the medallion is for the church key, it'll show like a cult member holding up the correct head over the hand. And so the head looks a lot like the one that only has 4 tendrils up. And so you could just put that head there. But really, if you have any, like, if you have any doubts, it's like a 50-50 split. You can put one head there, and if it doesn't open up, then you can put the other head there, and that, it shouldn't take terribly long to figure this one out.
Condor 1 to Roost. I found the key to the church.
Copy that. Now go get Baby Eagle.
Right. No time to chat. I'm going in. Condor 1 out.
So I'm gonna try to do the shooting gallery one more time before we go to the church. because I really don't know if I'd be able to go down the stairs with Ashley. If I am, she might just kind of hang out in that area before the shooting gallery that has like somebody was drinking like champagne and eating like shrimp and stuff like that. So at least I know where the merchant went, you know. He's like hiding down below in like the elevator, and probably when he goes down there, he locks it. So, yeah.
Come on.
And that's the game. Well, well, you did better than expected. 3, 2, 1, begin. Beautiful. You're an artist, mate. Reload. Brilliant. That's it. That's your lot. You have a knack for this, friend. You're leaving already?
Shit.
Gloria a las plagas. Gloria a las plagas.
Jesus Christ! Whoa! God damn, you're a big boy.
So, for this one, you just hit his face like a few times and just avoid being grabbed. or kicked, because he will kick you, he will grab you, and he will swipe at you. Just try to avoid it, just moving when he starts moving towards you. But what you're trying to do is pop up the parasite that's in his shoulder, and after a few good hits to his face, he will basically like drop down and the parasite will sprout up. It's actually a lot smaller than the original, so it can be a little bit tougher to shoot, especially when you're worried about being hit. So just take your time. Try not to shoot too much, just calm your nerves and breathe. He will charge at you like that at some point, which will semi-stun him. And when he gets semi-stunned, he'll stand still for a couple of seconds, and then you can try shooting him with that. Once he goes down on his knees, you have like a couple of seconds before he gets back up again, like 2 or 3. And just when you get the prompt for X, Leon will automatically like jump on his back like that and start slashing.
Hey, it's that dog.
Hells yeah, it's that dog. So, like in the original, the dog, after you help it get out of the bear trap, will help you, and it will distract the ogre enough that you can essentially either shoot at it, or if the parasite is up off of its shoulder, you can shoot at the parasite, because he will stand still just kind of staring at the dog, trying to hit it or trying to grab it so he can eat it. But very important, if you decided not to help the dog, which I mean honestly, why wouldn't you? But if you decided not to help the wolf, then you won't have the wolf to distract the ogre while you're basically like shooting at him.
That's what I'm talking about. Good boy. None left.
So once you get the cutscene of the wolf biting the ankle, the ogre, no matter where he is on the stage, will then proceed to charge at the wall. This is kind of like a signal that he's in the last 25% of his health.
God damn. That was almost a pancake. Okay. Let's get to that church.
So once we collect the treasure that was hanging in a silver lantern above the arena, you can go back to the merchant because we are close by and sell your things. You can also, if you haven't collected all of the treasure yet, go ahead and do so because once we get back to the church, you're gonna have Ashley, and a lot of like the areas are going to be locked. So you won't be able to go into those areas because the gates will be locked by the villagers. So it kind of makes you wonder about the gigante or the ogre, how it got to be the size that it is. We know that it has a parasite in its body, but is it the parasite that made him bigger? Like, or is it experimentation? Is the gigante basically like an experimental bioweapon? Because they go from like 9 months to 17 months. And it's like, is it because he was lab grown? Is it they're charting his growth because of like, they implanted it into somebody who was probably naturally tall and just charting the mutations? But I don't know. We don't really get like an answer currently. There's probably some game files later that will explain it.
Welcome.
Like when we get to the castle or when we get to the labs, if there's any labs in this game. So yeah, that might answer it.
There's some things money can't buy. An interesting choice. I mean it in a good way, of course. Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might save your life. I don't always have this in stock, stranger. All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you. A decent size, but size ain't everything, am I right? Well then, might want to take care of any leftover errands before going this way. Be ashamed to live the rest of your life wondering.
So I just want to say thank you so much for joining us. You guys are awesome. I'm think I'm probably gonna keep saying how much I like this game. And I am just really having a lot of fun. It's really fun. It's some challenges, not a whole bunch. That might just be because I'm playing on standard. But with that being said, I hope that you all have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.